Um, Hello YouTube. It's Monday, August 8th, 2022. For all this extra striping that they did on 3rd Street, still didn't bother to put a marked crosswalk here. So I'm still dealing with unmarked crosswalk and people not wanting to stop. But at least there's less lanes of people not wanting to stop, so it's a little easier. This is Roanoke Avenue and 3rd Street. I was gonna say the time. There's a way to pull an iPhone. Time of the iPhone, I forget what it is. See, 4:45 p.m. So on the bright side, I'm not gonna have to worry about getting downtown on time whatsoever. In fact, the fact I have so much extra time, so 4:45, gosh, 6:11 is when the bus leaves. So I got like 90 minutes, and I mean, it only takes like less than 10 minutes to get from here to downtown, as long as as long as I can catch a Zero or a light rail. It's that sometimes up to 25 minutes waiting for it that hoses me sometimes. It's really weird because there just doesn't seem to be any coordination between the schedule of the Zero and the schedule of the light rail, and then the light rail just doesn't follow its schedule for shit. All right, I'm gonna get on the other side of the street in hopes there'll be more shade. It doesn't really look like there's going to be. So, I spent a lot of my time growing up as a child in this small town called Douglas, Wyoming. I've explained many times, my parents split up when I was really young, when I was 5, and then, I don't know, sometime when I was a little kid, my mother moved up to Wyoming, and I used to go up there to visit her, and by the end of 5th grade, it had become so miserable for me here, with my dad's second wife, and that whole scenario, that I just started running away from home, which is something that's kind of crazy to do at that age, but I just didn't want to be there. It was such a miserable situation, I didn't want to be there, so I just started running away from home and sleeping in boxes behind grocery stores and grocery shoplifting so I could eat. I forget how old I was, like 10 or 11. I don't know. How old are you normally in 5th grade? Subtract a year, because I started school young. Anyway. I got the option of walking through shade that way, or shade's just a little ways ahead. I think I'm going to keep pushing on ahead. Yeah, I just noticed the sidewalk is open with this new pack and stack apartments. They finally opened the sidewalk, and yeah, it's crazy. Brand new open sidewalk, and they still couldn't be bothered to trim the damn branches on the trees so you can walk easily down the sidewalk without thorny branches hitting you in the face. So again, another example of how little concern there is for pedestrians in Phoenix. Is if you walk, you're less than human. You don't even deserve to have the branches out of your face, because Phoenix is for people who drive, and if you don't drive, then you should suffer as much as possible. At least that's been my experience. And video surveillance. Y'all watching on that camera? You watching the person that nearly got hit in the thorns by the tree branches your client isn't taken care of? That's cool, because if I hurt myself on those branches, it's good to know I can file a lawsuit and subpoena video surveillance from ECAM Secure. I could subpoena that video footage of their negligence in clearing the branches from the sidewalk that injured me. God, maybe if I do it just right, I can get a thorn in my eye and have to get eye surgery. Because eye surgery would be great. My vision's terrible. All right, so it's did I say the time? I can't remember. God, I'm not well today at all. What is it? 4:50 p.m. Um, so I misplaced my long USB-C cable. I misplaced my long USB-C cable, so I should be trying to replace that with the extra time, but I've already kind of been through I've been through that adventure in this part of town before, and there's no place that I've found anywhere between here and downtown where well, there's a cell phone repair place here. Maybe they've got 10% battery on this thing. I didn't get much charge at El Taco, and I wasn't able to charge it at the clinic. There's a cell phone repair place here I never noticed before. Maybe they got some deals on. Maybe they got some deals on phone cords. I was thinking I'd just take the Thomas bus all the way out to I think it's 83rd Avenue or 75th Avenue. It seems like 75th Avenue. I have to check Google Maps. I think 75th Avenue has a Ross, and Ross is done pretty good at having phone cords. No credit needed. Cell phone repair. I got a feeling that's one of those places that wants to charge me $20 for a cord. Damn, there's a 29 right there. I'm not going to make that bus. I do think the 29 is running like every 10 minutes right now, so I'll be all right. There's no way I'm going to make that bus anyway. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. So my therapist didn't come in today. From what they told me at the clinic, she hasn't been coming in. Hasn't been coming in a lot lately. Just hasn't been coming in. Hasn't been calling. Just hasn't been coming in. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Like, I don't know what's up with that. But normally, if she's not going to make it, I know she's been having some health problems. Normally, if she's not going to make it, she sends me an email to let me know, and she'll even in that email, put down when she's tentatively rescheduled me for another appointment. But they just said she didn't come in and didn't contact them as to why she wasn't coming in, and they didn't say how many days it had happened, but they made it pretty clear that that today was not the first day.
Wait.
I'm not waiting. Not the first day that's happened recently. She's not there. I'm really disappointed that nobody else in the clinic could have been bothered to like look at her appointment schedule, because that's all on the computer. Like, they have access to it. Couldn't have been bothered to look at her appointment schedule and send a message to let everybody who had an appointment today know, hey, your appointments are canceled, so don't bother to come in, and we'll let you know in the future when we can reschedule you. But yeah, they didn't do that. They did say that my caseworker, Tara, had come in, which is amazing. Like, she hasn't been able to come in many years. Kind of health problems that resulted in her being basically paralyzed from the waist down. In fact, at one point they were talking about amputating her legs. And she's been working from home. She's still been my case manager, and sometimes I can manage to get through to her by phone, and sometimes she emails me, but I haven't actually seen her in many years. Probably longer than I've been doing this vlog, and at the beginning of this vlog was when I was having some really severe mental health problems, and I thought I was going to end up back in the hospital. So I was pretty excited I could have saw her, but I guess it says she leaves at 4:30, and my appointment was at 4:30, and I feel like I got there about 4:35, but anyhow, I managed to miss her completely. On the bright side, they gave me another bus pass. I know I've got a week left on my bus pass, and I think it's probably just sitting on my bed, so I'm gonna just get some day passes while I'm here. So I'm going to wrap this up so I can operate this machine. Right now I don't think I can operate days I can do that, but I just don't think today's one of those days. Anyway, thanks for coming with me on this one.